Ooh. Now what have I walked into here? I don't care, I just leave. Oh. I have such I have such anxieties to go somewhere dropping down. And also those hammers. I also tried them out. Like figuring out what the Ashes of War is. They are also really fun to use. I knew that you wouldn't care at all for me hitting you with a heavy attack in your back. And you see, they are wearing it as a hat and I now have it as a weapon. Ooh. I wasn't paying attention. Could you please stop spreading your flames out of your head? That would be really nice. That's it. Thank you. Ooh, I almost thought there would be a follow-up attack coming my way. Whew. Hello. Oh no. Once again with the flame. No! Whoop! Come on, come on. Yes! Risky move. Huh. Great grave, Glowthworth. That's finally it. Or not really finally it, since I never really cared for them at all. Yes, now I can strengthen a completely ordinary Ashes of War up to level 10. And to be honest, just looking through all the Ashes of War you get, I think... Oh, I don't even have them in this playthrough. You have like wolves, and I think I like those the most because, I mean, using a pumpkin head warrior is also really cool. It would also be really nice, but I think the wolves, they are 3. And of course, just using one of the bosses, using one of the tougher guys, or using yourself is pretty cool. But I like wolves. Wolves are like my favorite animals, I think. Like just in general, I really just love wolves or dogs. But dogs aren't necessarily my favorite animals, so where am I? Is this just where I fought the 2 cats? Yes. What? Okay, so I think this is a summon that I'm really considering to use. Even though it's like the first one you get, unless you miss Rani, or Rena as she calls herself, in the Church of Eli, where Kali is. I did not want to go here again. Damn it. I think I somewhere down here missed a lever that I actually need to use to open the gate. Maybe did I miss any secrets in here? I guess not. Okay, I meant to go up the other stairs. But you see, now I have like a little bit less FP and a little bit less HP. So it would be kind of cool to just have 2 big swords that restore both. One's HP and one's FP. Because then you don't really have to rely on your flask that heavily. Which is why I'm kind of glad that I got the sword from the Dung Eater. I mean, I could also just put it up onto my back and restore FP, but then I wouldn't restore HP anymore. So I think just using both swords is kind of... It's just cool. I would just love to do so. But did I miss something here? I don't know. Oh. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, but I need to send the elevator back up. I need the light in here, I think. One last giant. I mean, for actually America having killed almost all the giants, I mean, those are, I think, just the small giants. They are way bigger giants. We see them being frozen on the outside. But for America apparently killing all the giants, there are a lot of giants just down here. I hope you're not some kind of special magic giant or something. Yeah, come down, come down. Quickly regenerating my FP. Now I should have a little bit of time when he pulls out his sword anyway. Or not. But I don't need time anyway. This dungeon is actually to my liking. It's very cool. It's very neat. It's very straightforward, but still has some minor secrets. This is really neat. Ooh, now the final boss of this dungeon. I'm always troubled with myself. Sometimes I think that I shouldn't do those dungeons anymore. Oh, there's the Stake of America. Nice. So if I die, I can at least get everything back. But yeah, that maybe I shouldn't focus on those tombs and dungeons at all in the stream anymore, since we have seen so many of them. But I'm also just kind of curious. Oh no. The ancient hero of Seymour. I defeated you once already. But I don't, it was the first try. I defeated you last time. And I took out an entire village of you guys. But I have no idea how to actually fight you. But I make decent damage. Yep. He's doing 2 swings, so I don't necessarily want to be too close to his attacks. Except for this one. And rolling inside of him is not a good idea. I think he's following me close enough anyway. So I can dodge backwards. Second phase, second phase. Now the fun is over. For me, I guess. Ouch. Ouch. At least he's giving me time to heal. I still think that those ancient heroes are pretty awesome. I still like their design and everything about them. And they are just strong ice women, which is just cool. Just the way they are flying through the room. I really don't get the timing right on these guys. Or on this guy at least. That was the worst possible outcome. Come on to your second thing. Yes. I dodged too early, but no matter. Ah, so close. Ouch! Bad. Come on. I just went for the last hit there. There was no kind of strategy involved. There was no like There was no strategy, no trying hard or anything involved. I just wanted to get him done. Okay, I guess I will try on the armor now, but I guess that was this dungeon. I don't think that I have missed any kind of secrets. Ooh. Okay, it doesn't really look good if I have a face underneath that, but nonetheless I will try on the entire armor. Let's see, Bloodhound, there it is. Yeah, it looks cooler if you are a skeleton. It looks way more cool if you are really an ancient hero underneath that. Actually, I'm kind of curious if I can. I won't do so because I don't think that it looks too good. But I'm just curious if I can wear the Tree Sentinel armor. No. Okay, maybe if I exchange the helmet. Okay, that looks stupid. I probably... Yeah, I can't wear any helmet and not be a heavy load. Could just wear those masks or something that likes. But anyway, I think I will go Crucible again. Just because I love how it looks. It just feels kind of cool. Return to entrance! This dungeon took a little bit of me. I'm glad that I didn't die a single time, but it took some stuff of mine. I'm not really a friend of this situation. Just being like drop off here. You can see the giants walking in. The heroes walking down there. That's impressive that those guys actually rendered in. Elden Ring just keeps amazing me. Okay, but that was this area. I kind of hope that from here I would somehow get down there. But I think to get down there you have to do something. Not good, not good. Give me a life. Yes! Oh, okay, now one thing should have been obvious to me at the first place, I think. The ancient heroes of Thamor, they were the ones fighting, maybe fighting with the giants, or I think fighting against the giants. They were the giant slayers, which makes sense why they are positioned here, why there are so many of them in the dungeon down below. It looks so, those hands look so nasty. Ouch! Don't! Yeah, but that makes sense why they are all positioned here. Those heroes. Why there are so many. And the ruins we just saw. Because, yeah, they are in this... I guess in this game, in this lands, the dead don't necessarily stay dead, and they don't mean this entire thing of those who live in death with D kind of thing. I mean more... oh, doggies. I mean more that a remembrance remains almost all the time when there are people somewhere dying. I didn't expect a second doggy. Oh! Torrent is almost dead. It's so funny, I think I talked about it before. I went to Caelid another time. And I just loved it. Like, not with this character, with another character that is not that strong. But at first I was so scared the entire time of Caelid. I think it became one of my favorite areas. Like, Caelid is just so much fun to walk through, to fight through. Fighting all those dogs on torrent or without torrent, aiming for their head, letting them fight each other. Oh, Caelid is just... Caelid is just a masterpiece in my opinion. Like, maybe saying it's just a masterpiece is a little bit too much. But it's really a fun place. And it also kind of makes sense that there are those giant... Why am I saying it kind of makes sense? Like, it would be surprising that something in a From Software game makes sense. But it does kind of make sense that there are those giant animals up here. Because I would presume that this is where they originally come from. Those birds are so mean. They are pretending to have fallen over, while they're actually not. While they are actually not really staggered. But nonetheless, even when they are pretending, it gives you time to load up another heavy attack, which will probably always be enough to really trigger them. Whew. Can I actually level up? I can. So going forward wouldn't actually be the wisest of all decisions. Especially because I have... Oh! I have all my healing back again. That skull looks strange. Oh, you... Every time an animal creature defeats torrent or makes me go off torrent, I really take it so personal. I really get mad. Oh. Oh, come on. I could have been fully healed if I wouldn't have got hit another time. The giant birds are fighting against the giants. That's interesting. So maybe the giant animals aren't original from this place? Okay, Torrent is dead. I need to revive him. Only costs 1 flash, it's okay. My god. I really do not want to interfere in this fight. And none of them. I mean, I said I wanted to have actually killed every enemy in Bloodborne, in Elden Ring at least once. Do you think it saw me? Nah. It couldn't have seen me. Oh, I want to see this hand. No. I want to say, like, I want to see this hand inflicting in the fight of the birds and the giants. Is this hand, like, does this hand have a tracker to... Is this hand supposed to know exactly where I am? Because it kind of feels that way. What is this place? I actually wanted to go to this building because it's a building and it's close by and it looks interesting. Ah. The bigger those hands are, the more terrifying they get. Seriously. But it was just awesome how it just crashed down onto this bird like it's nothing. I hope this first attack is scripted and it does naturally more damage than all the other attacks. If not, those hands, they really could take me out quickly. They would one-shot everything. But now I can actually take a break and level up. Okay, I can't talk to Melon up here. What? Oh no. It's still the most useful for me to actually put my points into strength. That's so weird. There it is. Just look how gigantic this hand is. I mean, it kind of makes sense that those giant hands are kind of the leftovers of the giants. But that doesn't explain anything. Like maybe those hands are the last remaining pieces of the real giants, like the real gigantic giants. Oh, invader. I didn't get off my horse. But that still doesn't explain why those... There's another one of those ginormous hands. Invaded by Bloody Finger Okina? Wait! Isn't Okina the name of one of the guys helping me fight Radan? Oh my god. Oh, I know who you are. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly what you are. Okay. Yep, and I know what kind of weapon you are wielding. I think everyone who has heard of Elden Ring once those days or have informed himself a little bit about Elden Ring knows what kind of weapon he's wielding. Which is kind of cool. Ooh, which is kind of cool. Because I think this weapon is probably one of the most legendary weapons in this game. So it's kind of cool to have finally found it. Aren't you going to heal? Are you an invader that is not about to heal? Oh yes, the rivers of blood. And the Okina mask, interesting. I thought I would maybe get his entire armor, because he was kind of wearing a samurai armor, but a little bit more interesting. But apparently not, I just get this ugly mask. Nah. Let me wear my Crucible helmet again. I still want to look cool. But now since I have it, I also kind of want to look at this weapon that everyone was using at some point, or that everyone used to use in this game. There it is, the Rivers of Blood. It scales with Arcane, but the scaling is really not that good. Weapon of Okina. Swordsman from the land of reeds. A cursed weapon that has felled countless men. It kind of looks like this Elnora's pole blade, but just one of them. When Morg, the Lord of Blood, first felt Okina's sword and madness upon his flesh, he had a proposal to offer Okina, the life of a demon, whose thirst would never go unsated. Unique skill, Corpse Piler. Oh, I always thought it would be pile of corpse, but Corpse Piler makes sense. Forms a blade of cursed blood for repeating, interweaving successful attacks. Follow up with an additional input for further successive attacks. Wow. Wow. I mean, it wields like every other katana. Yeah, but this is kind of cool. That's really anime. And of course, just the strikes and everything. I once met an invader who had this Rivers of Blood. They really just messed me up pretty quickly. They really killed me pretty quickly, so I was curious about this weapon for a long time. Okay. I guess there's no trouble in resting here. It's nice that I finally found it. And now my flasks are more useful. Yay! Wait, I totally forgot. What is this? Church of Repose? Huh. So it's actually interesting. Okay, I can't talk with Melanine here. That's actually quite interesting. This guy was supposedly, from the weapon description, working for Morg. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. But why is he up here? Why do I have the feeling that I'm about to encounter another boss fight? Huh. What's in this direction? Ooh, I'm starting to get nervous. Even though I don't really have any reason to be nervous. Wait, let's not be stupid about this. Let's jump down here, where I won't take any fall damage. Let's jump down again. And land here. Where I actually want to go. I don't want to go necessarily into the pit of fire yet. I don't want to proceed too far into the game. I'm always kind of afraid of triggering something that won't make it possible to go further through Ainsel River or down here. I don't think that it's actually that possible. I think you can backtrack almost every time, everywhere. But I still don't want to proceed too far ahead. It's also interesting, there's still this place up here, and this place here could be potentially a boss fight. Oh! There he is! I mean, I really believe that this is going to be a boss fight. Maybe a horseback boss fight, which would be awesome. At least it's a special enemy. And there are no enemies around, so probably a boss fight. But I still want to take a look back. I won't go and kill all the enemies that were fighting against each other back in the area where I came from. That would just be a massive waste of time. That's something I can do in my free time, not necessarily on stream. Especially... yeah, since I... oh no. Huh. Cool. Yeah, especially since this build is not my favorite build anymore. Like I said, it was perfect. Oh, for beginning. Because it's pretty easy. You don't have to worry about special attacks, you don't have to worry about the damage you're doing because you're doing good damage. But that also makes it kind of boring. So I'm looking forward to play a lot with my secondary characters and such. Maybe I shouldn't say it like this. Kind of seems a little bit dishonoring towards this character. I really like this. What am I doing? I really like this character. And I also really like to stream. But Elden Ring is just such a big game. Like only a few days left and I will have streamed it for over a year. And yeah, I mean I never get tired of Elden Ring. Why is he grabbing those pots out of nowhere? No scarf today doesn't mean you're not ill. Well, to be honest, being ill for over 2 months or almost 2 months would be a little bit much. Who's throwing those pots at me? But yeah, thanks for your concern. And I'm kind of glad you noticed. Funny enough, I had corona and didn't notice it until it was almost too late. Like I didn't... That is far, lol. Yes. I had corona, didn't notice it. I didn't intoxicate anyone else. So everything is fine. I noticed it early enough, but it was so strange. I remember I talked to you about feeling like I am suffocating, I am running out of air when I was sleeping. And funny thing, I really did running out of air at night, and I thought, oh, it just feels strange. I definitely have enough air, and it's just the feeling that makes me unable to sleep. But no, I was really running out of air. I shouldn't say it in this kind of voice or this kind of mood, but I was almost sent to the hospital. I'm kind of glad it wasn't that serious in the end. But really, it took me out a long time. Yeah, except that. Yeah. Yeah, but it's over now, and I'm pretty glad that it wasn't that serious in the end. It was just the first time I had it, and the first time is always bad. I kind of need to concentrate right now if I do see any need in me going down there, or if I could just stay up here and go towards the next boss fight. I don't see any items or anything that would be interesting down there. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But I'm just sick of this giant throwing stuff at me. And I could imagine that you, especially Princess Chancat, would like to see me going to another boss fight. Maybe hey. Maybe failing, maybe not. Fall down. No, he didn't. Nice roll, dude. Nice roll. It's so nice to see those giants go down so quickly, considering how much trouble they were at first. Kind of suffocated me at night. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't bad. Well, I had some medications at home to cure asthma and such. I used to have asthma, but I think the diagnosis was just wrong, because I never had kind of inflicting or kind of bad symptoms. I was just diagnosed with it. I think it was just because when I was younger I was really weak. I had little stamina. I couldn't run for a long time. Oh, fire giant. Hi. I should have known. Oh, you have a lot of health. I really don't know how to fight against you. Why do we have a face on your chest? Ouch! I was thinking that this would be the one... I was thinking that this would be the one attack why I don't want to stand between his legs anymore, but... I guess he's really just giving me kind of a safe place between his legs. Oh! I kind of... Oh! Oh no! Oh no, he's summoning planets. He's summoning the sun. This flame is going to follow me into hell. Wow. Stop following me! Whoa. I'm safe place between his legs. I'm kind of glad you said his. Okay, he definitely has a weak spot now, but even though man. This is the best commentary I ever did. Just strange sounding noises coming from my mouth. But even though we are fighting to kill each other, he killed my horse. I did not mean to open up old wounds. Nope. Okay, that was kind of funny. This guy. I kind of expected another sun, and there it is. This will be a fast shot again. Yep. It's so confusing seeing him doing fast and slow shots and after one another. Like, I can't really tell from the animation if the next spell he's going to do will be a fast spell or a slow spell. What this? I was just about to say that this dude is easy enough. But I didn't consider that he had a second phase. I'm sorry. I meant to kill you, not to cripple you. Talking about a foot fetish, he's really liking this foot. Oh. I kind of changed my mind. I'm pretty okay with you staying alive. And my horse is dead. Again. This guy would be fun at New Year's Eve. I'm dead. I didn't... The suns. I forgot about the suns. Not so perfect. I got greedy. I really don't like that I don't really have a strategy for this guy. That I'm kind of just reacting. And now this. What do you want from me? I mean, I was in search of flames, I guess. And why can't I just use this guy to burn down the Earth tree? Maybe because... Why are we enemies? Why are we enemies? I just came here and you decided to attack me. We could have been friends, you know? Don't. But he's kind of cute the way he's rolling over. Oh, wrong attacks. Okay, getting Torrent before healing. So this way I can actually also heal Torrent. Okay. Okay, the most dangerous part about this guy is the damage he's doing. He's not hard, he doesn't have like that much of a big moveset. Why am I insulting him? I feel like he's making me eat my words so bad. Oh, poor tree. But really, he doesn't really have that much of a tough moveset. He's doing kind of the same attacks over and over again. You can use the same strategy against him over and over again. I really just need out to look... Yeah, this. This is what I'm in need to look out for. And of course, the two suns. Okay, they triggered. Letting him taste my halibut a little bit, and now being off. I can't help myself, but him rolling is so cute. Yeah, so cute. What is he doing? Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. Oh! I got so lucky that he called the suns. If he would have called the quick shots, I would have died. Okay. Really noticing, really needing to don't roll onto me. What did I say? I mean, I can't blame him. If I would be this guy, I would just probably sit on me. I can't help myself, but his rolling is so cute. Am I safe behind this tree? Well, not for long. Oh, I'm at the entrance again. Golden Vow. Oh no, not the two suns. Okay, I was thinking in my mind that he couldn't hope to reach me from where he started the attack. And I was right, but I was still afraid. Okay, what to do now? What to do now? It's kind of weird for me that I'm always on this guy's butt. It's normally a place I wouldn't necessarily want to be, on a giant butt. What kind of messages is From Software teaching us with this? Mouth flamethrower. What? Okay, the mouth flamethrower is so overpowered. Like, what's up with that reach? Another time 2 suns, that's okay. If I don't get greedy, I can't even attack him while the suns are around. You don't like giant bud? Yeah. I mean... Eh. It depends. His? Not so much. Oh no. Can I get behind him fast enough? That was risky. Oh. It's so insulting that I can't even see the yellow bar when I hit him. That his life is just going down a little bit. Like normally you have like a yellow bar that shows that you're doing how much damage you are exactly doing. But I'm just doing so little damage to him that this bar is not even shown up. The biggest enemy in every From Software game. The arena. The surroundings. Some would argue that it's the camera, but I would disagree. I actually like the camera in From Software games. Oh no. Honestly, it was obvious that his last attack would be the mouth flamethrower. Like in 99.9% of the times I would have really just walked right into the mouth flamethrower and died. But not this time! I love those fights. I love those fights so much. The addition of Torrent in Elden Ring is the best thing ever.